Hello everyone, my name is Emily Walker and I'm a teacher here at the Language Centre of the San Pablo Catholic University. Welcome to Conversando con, where we interview experts who visit our university.
My name is Manfred Meyer. I'm a professor at Westfälische University of Applied Sciences in Germany. I'm at the Mechanical Engineering Department, and since more than 10 years I'm the International Relations Officer of our department. So I'm in charge of international relations, and that got me becoming the project manager of the GIPE project, which got me here to Arequipa today.
So Manfred, welcome to Arequipa. I'm under the impression it's not the first time you've been here and that it's a city that you're quite fond of. Could you tell me what is it that you like about our white city?
Yes, in fact, it's the fourth time to be here and I'm really a fan of Arequipa. So I told my students, you have to come here when you have a chance to do so. And I remember it being here 2018 for 2.5 months, and I really was fascinated by this vibrant atmosphere in the city, by the nice architecture and so many young people, open-minded people. So I really enjoyed staying here, walking through the city. Everything is so close by, and I really became a big fan of Arequipa.
However, this time you're not here as a tourist, you're here as part of the GIPE project, and this year Arequipa is at the forefront of that project. Could you please tell us a little bit more, what does the project involve? So
GIPE basically means, as the letters say, it's a global intercultural project experience that we want to give to our students. So it's a program that is funded by the German Academic Exchange Service, the DAAD, for a period of 4 years. Now we are in the 3rd year. So we already have finished 2 projects, unfortunately, without bringing the students really together in person on our campus or somewhere else. So this is the first year that a month ago we had students from all our partner countries, which is Namibia, Indonesia, Germany, and of course Peru. And they came to our campus and they worked together, and now I'm here with our students. So we just came back from the handover of the project results. So it was a wonderful time to see students meeting, interacting, socializing, talking about this and that. And it's really a great pleasure to be here and to bring students together with the GIPE project.
Absolutely. And what do you think is so relevant about this project from an academic point of view, international, developmental point of view? What do you think makes it such a poignant project to be a part of for the students?
Yeah, there are many aspects. So first of all, I mean, the students really learn how to solve a given problem, be it developing a website, be it developing a business model, developing a marketing plan, developing an educational game in the last year project. So they're really learning something in their discipline. By the way, it's interdisciplinary. So we have students from computer science, from business, from engineering, from molecular biology. So we have students from all the disciplines. So it's interdisciplinary. The students, they do some project-based learning. But maybe the most important thing is that the students are exposed to, they need to work together with peers from other continents, from other cultures. Just an example. So we stretch out over 12 time zones. That means one of the first decisions we made on the project was, okay, whenever we have to have synchronous meetings, they have to be at 12 UTC, which means it's 7 a.m. in Peru. So we asked the students to be in the online meetings. Most of the communication is nevertheless done online. We just organize a meeting for 2 weeks for the spring school. So we asked them to be online at 2 a.m., while we also asked the Indonesian students to stay up until 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Yeah, so that's a challenge by itself. Then there is a language challenge. Then there is the intercultural challenge. So I think the students that made it through this project really have a lifetime experience, and they contributed to something that is visible. So it's nothing. It's not just a toy project, but it's something for a real client. It's not a commercial project or a product that comes out, but it's something that helps a real client to solve his or her problems. So that makes it special, I'm sure.
Absolutely. You mentioned the spring school. Am I right in saying that our students here from San Pablo went to Germany recently for said spring school?
Yeah. So that's basically part of the project, of the plan, that every year we wanted to bring the students together in April to get to know each other. So it starts in March, and then in April they meet for 2 weeks on our campus in Germany, and then they go home and then they work together. Now they have become friends, and then they work together in different sub-projects, we call them streams, on the project. However, with the pandemic, the first 2 years, the spring school couldn't take place. And I remember when I came to Indonesia, end of last year, and I still saw the tears in the faces of the students because they were so excited to come here. And the same with the Peruvian students and with the Namibian students. And this year, for the first time, we got them to Germany. So 8 students, they got the sponsorship by the DAAD for their mobility, for all their accommodation at cost. And so they came to Germany in late June. So it was spring summer school. And just a matter of fact, it was so attractive to go to the spring school that even one of the Peruvian students who didn't get a scholarship joined the other students to come to Germany on her own expenses. So I think that really makes it visible that the students were keen on meeting their peers, that they got to learn in the Zoom meetings. And so, yeah, so that was great success. And now we brought our German students here to visit our Kipa and to visit the school that we developed a project for.
And the school, said school that you developed the project for, am I right in saying that it's part of a, let's say, a school catering to a more vulnerable population? How do you think that's relevant also within the GIPE project?
That's absolutely relevant. So I got some tears this morning when I saw at the school, I saw the minors, I saw the staff, I saw all them. They are so excited, they are so grateful to what we have done for them, not even knowing exactly, because only today we presented how to use it, and that really makes a difference. And I'm sure our students feel the same. So at the end of the presentation today, our students offered that they are willing still to support in the near future if there are any questions coming up, if they can solve some problems, so that what we have developed is really going live, is really making an impact.
And what is it that you developed for the school?
So basically we have split the project into 5 sub-project streams. So one was developing a software architecture infrastructure that the others could build on. One was focusing on the network infrastructure, developing a solution to get a better internet connection for the school, together with the help of professors from UCSP. Another one was focusing on building a platform for preserving cultural heritage, dances, recipes, etc. from the local community. And then another one, building an information system where the parents can access information about their students, their kids, about the performance in school, health issues, etc. And a final one, which is very important too, because looking back at the pandemic, where they could only do the teaching via WhatsApp, so it's developing, not really developing, but customizing, bringing together tools under one roof, so that online teaching, virtual teaching can be done through that platform in case another lockdown or anything, hopefully not, will need the students to stay home.
Well, as you said, let's hope that doesn't happen, but yes. And I think that's wonderful that you managed to make all this come together. It sounds like such a wonderful project. And you mentioned that even after having given the product, the students would like to keep supporting the students. So in terms of GIPE overall, what's next for the GIPE project? What would you say?
4 years, we got the funding for 4 years. So there is another year, which means another project. So we will reach out to UCSP students and at all the other partner universities later this year, in November, asking for applications to become part of the GIPE 2023 project. We do not yet know what project that will be, who will be the client, where it will be. It's the 4th run. We will have a planning meeting. We have board meetings every 2 weeks, but we'll have a planning meeting in Germany where a delegate from each partner university is visiting us. We are sitting together 3 days, and after that we will have a plan for the project. So there will be proposals from all our partners. We are thinking about a multinational project maybe, but that will be decided in the course of the coming weeks, maybe 2 months. and then there will be a fourth project. After that, it's unsure because the funding of the DAD terminates then. It's a 4-year project, and I'm also here. I had the pleasure to meet the new rector of UCSP and also to discuss about how can we make this whole thing sustain. It will not be possible to support 8 students every year to go to that spring school, but we want to keep the momentum. We want this to go on, maybe be flexible. This year it may be 2 students, then maybe 4. Find local sponsors in each country, and also I will have meetings. I had some meetings already with our president, so that some funding will be there for the organization of the project itself. So we are working on really making this whole GIPE idea sustain, and so that's the hope.
Sounds like a lot of work, also very rewarding, it must have been. What about for you on a personal level? How have you found this experience?
Sometimes, I say it's my baby, this project. So that's really from the first moment, I was so much interested in making this happen, so that really we bring together students from the different cultures. And then when I witness what it means to them to interact and to see, I'm just staying aside, but then to see how well they understand, that they are discussing this and this, and they are interested in the other's personality. Really, we have the term, it's a GIPE family, and we really live this together with the students from former years. So they're all part of the GIPE family. We had some alumni here in our Keeper. We will meet them when we visit, when we go to the town of Ayavidi. So that's all one family, and that really makes a difference to me.
And if you were to give a message to the San Pablo students who were involved in GIPE, what would it be?
They went through this project, so they made friends all over the world, and I would like to see that they really promote this idea of intercultural understanding. That, it's just one world, so we are living in different parts of this world, but we share so much, so that now they will be able, and they wouldn't be able just only the Peruvians, only the Namibians, only the Germans. So with the common effort, understanding the client needs, knowing about technology to come to a solution to the problem, and with the help of the staff members of each of the universities, so we then worked on a common project to deliver something of value for a real client. That's the idea, and I hope that they promote this idea, even after the project. And looking at what happens in other parts of the world, and this morning we saw this island of peace and hope in the school. These young people, they don't know anything about the war which is going on in Europe, but they have all the future in their hands, and we want to support them to really make the best of it.
That's a beautiful message, Manfred, and it must have been wonderful for them also to see people from so many countries, coming together here to see them, to support them. That must have been really impactful as well.
Yeah, that was really impressive there this morning. So they were so grateful and interested and so open, and I guess they prepared for days, if not weeks, for this celebration this morning, and so it was very impressive.
Manfred, thank you so much for your time, for telling us a little bit more about GIPE. And I know I speak for myself and the university when we say that we're very excited to see what's in store for GIPE 2023.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure for me to be here. It's not work, it's a pleasure. It's really something that I enjoy very much, to see students coming together, staff members coming together, working to support the students. And that's really at the core of this idea of the GIPE project. And then this morning, making people happy with what we can do, what we can deliver, that's makes me happy too.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this interview interesting, and we'll see you on the next episode of Conversando con. See you soon.